I guess it's not too hard to figure out who one-on-one is this time. It's, of course, with none other than Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the WWE Hall of Famer, who was recently visiting Southern Illinois. He was a part of a Southern Illinois Miners game. Prior to the game, he signed autographs and met with fans, did a meet and greet kind of thing, and was generous enough to spend a few minutes with me after that meet and greet and before he went into his other duties of the evening to answer some questions. I asked him a few quick questions, and I found Hacksaw to be really down to earth, a really funny guy. His character that you see on TV is very similar to his personality, I think. He was very funny, joked with the fans, and released a couple of tidbits of information that I didn't necessarily know about, specifically his future with the WWE. He is going to be working with some legends here, some Hall of Famers. I'm not going to say who. I don't want to ruin this, make it a spoiler for anybody, but in the coming weeks on SmackDown, be sure to check that out. For now, though, thanks for watching my 123 Cents. Check out my interview with Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and be sure to hit the subscribe button today. So, Hacksaw, tell me what brings you to this part of the country tonight?
Well, excuse me, brother, but the first thing Hacksaw Jim Duggan has to do is give a big ho! Kind of fires me up. Gets old Hacksaw Jim Duggan ready to go. But I'm here today for the Miners baseball game, and I'm kind of hoping, I got my fingers crossed, they might put me in rotation. I've been bringing my 2x4, and I can swing that baby. Never get a hit, though.
I had the pleasure of seeing you get inducted into the Hall of Fame in Atlanta earlier this year. Tell me about that night, what it meant to you to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
It's a memorable night to be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, to be recognized by people that I admire and respect, and be, of course, inducted by my good friend Ted DiBiase. It meant an awful lot. It's something that I'll always remember. Not only me, but my whole family was able to come to Atlanta. We had over 15,000 people for the Hall of Fame. Of course, 74,000 people for WrestleMania. It was just a great weekend.
What are you up to these days?
Well, actually, next weekend I'm working with WWE SmackDown. We're in Huntsville, Alabama, in Charlottesville, Virginia. So I still work with the WWE a lot. I do a lot of personal appearances. I even do some independent shows. And I do quite a bit with the baseball teams.
You've got a lot of career highlights. What stands out to you in your mind? What's your personal favorite?
Well, without question, one thing sticks out. That's Andre the Giant, main event, Madison Square Garden. No matter what profession you're in, you sell out the Garden, you sell out the Garden. We had over 20,000 people at MSG. And of course, being in the ring with Andre the Giant was a thrill in its own, because he could be a irritable giant, to put it politely.
And one of your opponents back in the day was Macho Man Randy Savage, who recently passed. Your thoughts on him?
Well, Macho was a very intense person. I mean, his whole life, what you saw on television with Macho Man, with the way he was. But it's such a shame to lose him so early. He really got away from wrestling. He kind of almost became like a Howard Hughes recluse. Nobody's seen Macho in years, so it was a shock for all of us to hear about him.
Any other messages for your fans tonight, Hacksaw?
Just one thing, folks. When you see Hacksaw Jim Duggan stomp on down the ring, keep one thing in mind. Nothing fancy Dan about Hacksaw. Just a 2x4 and the flag of the United States of America. Give me a ho, young lady. Ho, USA!